What is up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. We're going to get into the video, but first we're raising money for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. This is my 11th event, and I'm excited to do it. We're at 482. These are all the donations, so I appreciate all of you guys for donating, but let's go ahead and get into the video. So we got somebody on fire. We have some going wide. We got an impact here, but links in the description for the DGR. Donate, please, for men's mental health and prostate cancer research and everything that's involving with men. I love it. All right, PMK, here we go. Going a little too wide, going a little too fast. Through the corner. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Found the escape through, in between the wall or the fence and the pole. Good job trying to save yourself, because you kind of did. So how did we get to this point? Well, we went a little too fast in the corner. You kind of saw it right here. Let's go back just a little bit. You see him going really fast.
You gain control of the bike and narrowly avoiding
Then start panicking a little bit of brakes. Kind of like bouncing around, not good. But yeah, we went a little too fast in the corner. Now, when you get to this point, you can panic and stare at the fence, and then you start having issues because then you're target fixated on a problem versus your escape. You want to find that escape, so he was searching for it. Keeping the bike up, thankfully. You know, the grass area isn't too bumpy. You know, there's no ditch. So that's great. But also finding an escape through the pole, or I guess around the pole, not through it, because then you hit it. So looking for that. Now it's like, okay, cool. I'm able to stabilize. It's a straightaway. Let's get back to the road. Now start looking at the road. So what you can do here is just kind of roll off the throttle and just steer. Got very lucky. Very lucky. Very lucky. Oh, there's an impact. So two injuries, 2 people, 2 problems. No, let's go back just a little bit. Let's go back just a little bit here. We're going to be focusing heavy on the training on this one.
Down, boy!
All right, so here's the impact. So we weren't paying attention. We weren't talking to each other. Cardo links in description for that. I believe there's an Easter sale, 25% off. 72-hour sale. Link in description for my coupon code if you want that. But, yeah, we weren't talking to each other. Okay, we want to pull off. Big problem, especially when you're in the front. You're not communicating. That's what you're doing. And if the person behind you is not paying attention. So it's really important to be paying attention. It's really important to have that communication. It's easier to navigate certain things when you are doing that together. Okay, so what kind of injuries could we have here? We have mechanism injury. Okay, here it is. You know, focus on what kind of happened. And so for us, with the camera, we can have genital area damage because we're going to slide up on the tank, hit the handlebars, maybe our thumbs, skier's thumb, maybe a little injury there. Hopefully, when you hit the ground, you have full gear, not a lot of impact. But here, I think it hits the panniers or the hard saddlebags, but we probably hit that leg too. So thankfully, that person has full gear also. So ankle injuries maybe. There's the impact. Now we're on the ground. So we're on our back, right? So if we have an impact on our back, what kind of protective gear do we have? We have a back protector. Hopefully you guys bought one, because usually jackets don't come with a back protector. So make sure you buy one too. All right, here we go. Super bike speed wobble save on the super highway. Okay. Going a little fast. Oh, little speed wobble. Did we hit an object? Looks like we might have hit something. Because there's like a... Did you guys see that too? Yeah, like, what is that? Oh, it's just maybe paint? I don't know, maybe a little bit of paint. Lost some traction. So what happens? Start speed wobbling. Yep. Thankfully, the bike likes to stabilize itself. Gyroscopic precession. I believe that's the physics term. Go ahead and correct me if you want.
The bike
Sleepy Lucas. Here we go. He's got a cardo.
Not in trouble for a while, alligating him for quite some time.
Uh-oh,
The driver deliberately passed him by mere inches.
Mere inches, okay. Did we switch lanes? Okay, we're in the middle lane. Motostars, what are you talking about? So we did a head check. They accelerated.
The driver deliberately passed him by mere inches.
We went into their lane. I don't think the driver deliberately, because the driver actually moved off to find their escape, and we switched lanes into them. This is us changing lanes into somebody. We supposedly did a head check. Maybe we just checked the mirrors, but they were in our blind spot, and we switched over. Make sure you turn your head a little bit more. We switched into them. All right, here we go. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Why? Good job with the brakes. Good job with the brakes. Because we almost went into them. Okay, so probably no injuries involved because they have seatbelts, crumple zones, and whatnot. But this is pretty scary because we're not even lane filter. Well, we're about to. We're about to lane filter or lane split. This is lane splitting because traffic is moving. Lane filtering because traffic is not. Oh, that's why. Look at that. Look at that. Right over there. Dum-dum on the right. Pushed him off. That sucks. Trying to avoid colliding on your right just to hit on the left. So in this situation, what could the truck do? What could the truck do? Let's take a look. So the Honda Pilot, the SUV behind the big semi truck, open lane in their eyes, right? Switched over. Truck's like, oh, what am I going to do? We could slam on the brakes or do progressive braking, with the truck, right? The truck. So it's not like it's going to fall over if we just slam the brakes. ABS hopefully will kick in. So let them in as best you can. Move over and apply the brakes, let them in if we're the truck. But good job on, not the truck right there because we hit, but good job on the motorcycle rider for applying their brakes. Good job. Now, if the Honda Pilot didn't hit anything, of course they're the cause of this. But if they didn't hit anything, they don't have to deal with anything. It's really the truck and the car now has to deal with stuff. That sucks. Stupid Honda Pilot, man. Surprised it wasn't a Prius. Oof. Yeah, and they just drive away because they didn't hit anybody. Vic Fam, 29. Here we go. What do we got here? Oh, deer. Was that a deer? That was a deer. Oh, and it fumbled. It just tripped itself right here. So it hit a road surface hazard, probably hit a pothole. Hit the ground, gravity attack, but got himself back up. Good job. But then didn't do a good job here. That sucks. This is why we wear full gear, everybody. As smart riders, acquire and use personal protective equipment just in case. Just in case. All right, here we go. Leaving for the ride. Uh-oh. And he's got a cardo. Oh, geez. That's not good. So try not to panic. Oh, genital burns are no good. Okay, you're going to burn your hands. Your bike is gone. So you can see a little bit of the gasoline coming out. So it's boiling at this point. It's coming out and there's flames now. So your best bet is a fire extinguisher, but your bike is probably destroyed. So what I would be trying my best here would be to, if those saddlebags can come off quick, like a quick disconnect, take those off because if there's anything value in there, pull it out. Try to remove the handlebar bag, but I mean, if you can remove the seat, that'd be kind of cool. But your bike's totaled. Taking off the keys won't do anything. It's venting gasoline and vapors. It's bubbling out. He overfilled it probably. So probably overfilled it and went to take off. It came out of the gas cap, which is a terrible gas cap then. And then it hit the hot parts of the motorcycle, which probably was hot enough to hit the flash point. So the vapors of the gasoline caught fire. And now that since there's a lot of vapors because of all the gasoline, now it's just going to keep coming out. And at this point, your bike's pretty much totaled. So having good insurance is important, but your bike is done. It's done at that point. Yeah, see how it's boiling out? Which is a good thing because it's not going to blow up. A blevy is when the pressure is too much and it can't escape. So it's venting out. Hey, get your Stanley Cup, maybe. That sucks. Try your best not to get injured. There you go. It's an ABC fire extinguisher. The B part is for hydrocarbons and oils. A is for ordinary combustibles. C is for electrical equipment. That's a dry chem extinguisher, which is what you typically find. But it's probably totaled at this point. So you're going to have a lot of electrical, tank is destroyed, a bunch of other stuff. So flippers, here we go. Oh, what kind of hazards do we have here? It looks like we got some snow.
In the ride despite that.
Real quick before, no, let's go back. Real quick before we get into it, where should we be putting our tires? Where should we be putting our tires? Just looking at this right here, where should we be putting our tires? Should we put it on the white snowy part? Or should we be putting it right where the other vehicle is kind of creating a path for us? Right in the comments. Uh-oh. So we have a low visibility issue. I'm still a little shocked trying to move the bike. Okay. So if it's too much for you, pull off on the side of the road, catch your bearings, take a look at your GPS, be like, how much further do I have to go? Is this something I'm willing to do? Look at the weather report. If it's like, yeah, it's going to be snowing for the next, 6 hours and it's just going to get worse, it might be better just to continue going, but go a little bit slower. It's tough. Squatch Moto, here we go. Oh, we got trailer. Trailer came out. So when we talk about going around corners, especially blind corners, but any corners at all, we're going to go into orange stage. If you don't know what that is, these are the MTC awareness stages right here. So white, yellow, orange, red, and brown. And orange is like we see a possible hazard. And corners are definitely possible hazards because you don't know what's around the corner. And so when we see this, it's like, okay, the truck is kind of on the line. And we talk about planning our ride too, right? Planning our ride. We want to make sure that we have a good space cushion. So this is left, center, and right. So if we're in the left lane, this is our space cushion. It's not a lot, okay? If we are in the center lane, this is our space cushion, which is much more. Now, on the right side, we have less space cushion to the right. So I like center. I like the center. Because if there's anything that's creeping out on this side, I still have room here, and I can make some evasive maneuvers. And by evasive, I mean it's like very simple evasive maneuvers, which is a lane position change at that point. But good job finding that and kind of moving over. Now we're in the center. So when it comes to position for safety, I want to make sure that I'm always in a good position no matter what, so I can do the least amount of movement for an evasive maneuver.
That was close.
Yeah, it was. Definitely was. Jockey 1K. Here we go. Oh, what is that sign? What is that for everybody? Write in the comments before we even get to it. 3, 2, 1. There's a cop. There's a cop around. It's like everyone be chill. Be chill. Lane splitting is illegal. Are we in California? Are we in California? I couldn't tell. Or Texas. What are we at? Where are we at? California. I think it's legal. Yeah, it's legal. Or it's not illegal in California. Oh, I think we're in Texas. I saw the Texas plate on the other one.
I can! You really want me to? I will. Relax. Relax.
Just if you ignore, see doing that's not good. Just ignore. Just ignore. Just ignore. Move on. All right, here we go. Nice hair. Oh, Jesus. Good job. Hey, that's an FTR. The dude on the left has an FTR. I could tell. It's very, very good. So lost a little bit of traction on the foot. There it is. Lost a little traction on the foot. This is why motorcycle boots are really grippy. These Vans, not so much. Or Converse, not so much. They're not grippy on the ground. So get yourself some motorcycle boots, or at least something with some grip. And it looks like it was raining, so maybe a little bit of oil right there in the center, right? So put your right foot down instead. Good job with the guy on the left holding her down. All right, here we go.
This biker took quite a risk by overtaking such a spot and at such a speed. Fortunately, it ended only as a valuable lesson.
Okay. Valuable lesson. Oh, left turn. Apply some progressive braking. We didn't. Locked it up. Oh, never mind. Buddy hit us from behind. That person wasn't paying attention. Hopefully no injuries. That dude's left foot looked like it was underneath the bike, so not good. Not good. Got some crash bars. That's good. Worst crash of my life, a high side. High sides are no good. Look at up and over, multiple impacts, head and spine. Ooh. So here we go. So low-sided turned into a high side. So he's up and over. There's the head and neck. So spine injuries. Possibly, right? So we're bouncing around. So we got our buttocks right there. Head again. Arms, elbows, shoulders, knees, hips. There you go. All over. High sides are dangerous. Hopefully he's doing fine. Car almost hits me on his daily commute. So we have an intersection coming up, so we want to make sure that we are prepped and ready for sides of the vehicle or left turners like that. So apply the brakes. Good job. So you notice how we didn't have to stop. We just had to apply good progressive braking to hopefully allow them enough time to get away from us. And we just need to slow it down so that we don't hit them. But right here, it's a green for us. But yeah, they shouldn't have gone. Whatever. Brakes. Very good. Good progressive braking. Now we're going to move on. Good job. What are we listening to? If that's your son, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh my God. Huh.
Uh-oh, we had a guy go down. Are we going to rescue? Are we going to rescue? Let's see what we can do. I highly recommend everybody take a Stop the Bleed class. I just took one this last Saturday as a nice refresher. It was really good. So walking, very good. Assessment. Brain is working, heart's working, lungs are working. He's talking, he's breathing. His legs are working because he's walking. Arms are working. He's not guarding anything, so he's not doing this. That's called guarding. That means there's an obvious injury, or at least pain for them. Laughing about it. Good.
Good though. Nothing hurting.
So take a look at the road.
But are you like yourself?
See the road right there?
Nothing hurting.
So think about how this happened. Look at the road right in the top left corner, right? Think about how this happened. Were we going too fast? Think about that. A little too fast? Group ride? Keeping up? Maybe.
Let's check it out. I'll get it off for you. Yeah. Oh.
That is destroyed. It's a naked bike now. It's a naked bike.
Damn.
We just hit $500 raised so far. Thank you, Jeff, for the $20 donation to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Links in description. Or links pinned on the live stream. I'll be putting them in the description for the rest of the videos. Ooh, that will snap you. Thankfully, the bike hit that, not the body, because that will
It came out the ground.
cut you up.
It
That will break some bones. Okay. So, guys, now we're halfway through the video. Remember, we're splitting things up, so I'm going to hit stop record.